Earth is a jewel in space, a blue planet concealing another jewel in the heart of the Pacific Ocean, Polynesia. Brilliant coral, bright as stardust, Tahiti is the symbol of paradise on Earth, a place of purity and perfection. This vibrant island conceals a unique jewel, the legendary black pearl, the living symbol of its perfection. Deep within the clear, iridescent waters of its lagoons, a miracle of nature takes place.
I am the Tahitian pearl. I am a drop of light, a heavenly seed. I was born of the god named Oro, god of peace and fertility, god of the rainbow. Follow me into the ocean depths to discover my mythical origins. A long time ago, the spirit of living coral and the spirit of sand told my mother of pearl, for your adornment, you will take a piece of the glistening robe from each of the fish that live in the vast kingdom of the sea. For thousands of years, the glory of the heavens has come to rest on the ocean bed, in the secret hollow of the iridescent mother of pearl. I am a gift from the sky to the sea. The legend also says that pearl oysters lovingly embrace all sea life to give birth to me. Fine, rare pearl, queen of precious stones, I shall tell you my secret. Like humans, I was born from a flaw in nature. A grain of sand entered an oyster's delicate flesh. The mother of pearl covered up the intruder and formed my perfect roundness. Rocked by the waves, I am black and I am beautiful, like the loved one in the Song of Solomon. I am a symbol of hope in man's wounded heart.
For centuries, skin diving has been an essential activity for Tahitians. Divers have learned to search for those large, black-lipped oysters scientists call Pinctada margaritifera. At the beginning of the century, it was a profitable activity because the shell's mother of pearl was used in the button-making industry. However, uncontrolled exploitation of oysters was almost fatal to their existence. The lure of money was stronger than the fear of sharks. It was after endless minutes of skin diving in depths of over 40 meters that they finally managed to find the oysters. Out of 15,000 oysters brought to the surface, it was rare they would find one fine pearl. From the 1960s onwards, these divers would become sea farmers, thanks to a grafting technique invented by the Japanese Mikomoto. The first pearl grafting experiments were begun in Bora Bora. The first cultured pearls were formed in 1963, and several pearl farms were set up in the Menihi, Marutia, and the Mangareva atolls. On these farms, veritable floating houses built in the middle of the lagoon, the pearl farmer could master the techniques of cultivating oysters. After several months of being immersed in the lagoon waters, the collector nets that the young larvae cling to are brought in, then carefully gleaned. The finest oysters are selected. Then, they are placed into protective baskets to be immersed once again. They so return to the calm, nourishing waters of the lagoon, regularly brushed and guarded against parasites. It takes over 3 years for the mother of pearl to develop and reach maturity. The oyster is made ready for the pearl graft. Man reproduces the natural process of pearl formation. The grafter partially opens the oyster. He then slips it into a support. Then, he delicately places a piece of secretory mother-of-pearl tissue called graft tissue. Then comes the nucleus, a tiny bead 5 to 8 meters in diameter, made from a freshwater shell. In order for the operation to succeed, the grafter, a true magician, must have exceptional skill. He then closes the oyster. This all lasts less than a minute. The oysters are put back into more nets and return to the safety of the lagoon for another 2 years. They continue to be checked regularly. They will scar and heal, producing layers of mother-of-pearl around the nucleus. About 10% of grafted oysters will reject the nucleus. The purer the water, the more intensive the care, the more likely the pearls will be beautiful. The harvest is a momentous occasion. Out of 100 grafted oysters, only 30 will produce pearls, and 1 or 2 alone will be perfect. A delicate incision is made into the pouch. Then the pearl is revealed, round and luminous, inspiring intense emotion. It inspires also admiration for the vivid green, the midnight black, or the delicate gray. The cultured pearls are selected and grouped into categories according to their size, shape, and color. Only the trained eye of the expert can measure the quality of an individual pearl amongst the profusion. The size varies from 8 to around 14 millimeters. The most prized shape is round, but the raindrop shape, the pear shape, the button shape, circled shapes, and even Baroque shapes are also very popular. Tahitian cultured pearls have natural colors and offer a complete palette of subtle shades caused by the play of light on their surface. Peacock green, aubergine purple, ocean blue, and the entire range of grays and blacks. A pearl's beauty is also due to its luster, a reflection effect, and its orient, a rainbow effect. And to its purity with no blemishes or marks. Making jewelry using pearls calls upon the subtle harmonies of pearls with gold and diamonds. Human imagination enhances this gift of nature and sublimates it into jewels blending light and shade. As it is so difficult to find two identical pearls, most jewelry highlights only one. Some fabulous necklaces of black pearls, however, do exist. Earrings are also in great demand. Rings, bracelets, and pendants allow for bold, creative designs. For the last 20 years, the Tahitian cultured pearl has reached international renown from the Gemological Institute of America and the CIBJO. Today, it is recognized by all the great world jewelers. Production rose spectacularly from 6 kilos in 1977 to 2,800 kilos in 1994. Nevertheless, Tahitian cultured pearls remain a rare and precious entity. They represent less than 1% of pearls produced worldwide.
Magic, mystery, perfection. The black pearl is closely associated with the image of today's woman. In the contrasting play of skin and pearl, all is transparency and light. Pearls should be worn next to the skin, as they have healing powers. All women can see something of themselves in a pearl. Softness, purity, fragility, gentleness, sensuality. A woman who dares to be herself. For the poet, the pearl's lunar attraction is magnetic, and yet it matches the diamond's solar brilliance. Pearls neither shine nor burn. They touch you. The creators of Parisian luxury are discovering their magical appeal.
And you like what he gives and what he won't take away.
Never forget that I was born in the translucent jewel case of the lagoons. To the one who wears me, I endow all the mysteries of my nature. I give her that particular charm which inspires adoration. Like woman, I move the wings of the soul. As unique as I am multiple, I lie in the waters and await the new woman. I am a mirror to the world, a heavenly reflection. A wise talisman. And I reveal woman to her own nature.